What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Culture Spawn. And today we will be taking a look at GUNSLINGER SPAWN.
Nice.
So this guy, and among several others including Raven Spawn, Redeemer, Clown, and Violator, are part of the new initiative from Todd McFarlane for the Spawn's Universe series. So I believe this series will bring forth other supporting characters and alternate versions of Spawn from the comic book. So among the 5 characters that were announced this year, GUNSLINGER SPAWN was the most that I was excited for.
So excited!
And yeah, it's just amazing that I have him right now in front of me.
Okay.
So this one right here is the 2021 version of the GUNSLINGER SPAWN. The original release dates way back, I think, around 2005 as part of the Art of Spawn series. Unfortunately, I never had the chance to own the 2005 version. That is why I'm really glad that McFarlane Toys decided to remake this character. Now, I love spaghetti westerns, cowboys and Indians and stuff.
My name come up?
Something about this specific version of Spawn that really caught my attention. Now, a little bit of background about this guy. He was a Hellspawn from the West about 200 years ago. And interestingly enough, was also a friend of a great-grandfather of Al Simmons himself. His real name was Jeremy Winston, and he was a preacher who was framed for murdering his own family, and after that he was condemned to death. I guess the rest is history as to how he became a Hellspawn and sought revenge and redemption afterwards. Alright, so I'm really excited to get this guy out of his cardboard prison. But before anything else, let's just take a quick look at the packaging. So here's the front, from a record-breaking comic. Here's the side. Now on the back, 22 points of articulation. And I love that there's this facade in the background of an old West town. Beautiful artwork right there. And still, not a toy. Introductions out of the way, let's crack this thing open, shall we? But there he is. I'm really at a loss for words right now to describe this guy, but he's just wicked, so badass, everything from head to toe. Man, look at those details. It's just amazing. So let's take a closer look at the figure itself. Such amazing details, I must say. So there's this pilgrim hat, I suppose, what you call it, and his trench coat made out of soft rubbery material. I love how it flows down below there. I really wish they painted these pouches brown or something, with that buckle right there, and his arm gauntlets, those rubbery spikes, bandolier of bullets, holsters, man, that's what I'm talking about, working holsters. And there's a molded knife right here, some more pouches, and spiked boots with the spur. Everything about this is just so wickedly cool. And again, like what I mentioned earlier, I am really at a loss for words how to describe this guy. Okay, so now let's move on to the articulation. He is articulated on the neck. Sorry. and the shoulders, elbows, on the wrist. There you go. A little bit of ab crunch. Waist, legs, not that much. The knees are double jointed. And articulated in the toes. Ankle rockers. And another thing that I love about this figure are the included accessories with it. There is no scarcity of accessories here, my friends. As you can see, he's got everything that he needs right there. So let's start off with these two handguns, man. Finally! And they actually look like Colt revolvers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And also, I'm not sure if you can see it, but look at those details right there on the handles. Wow. Made of that same soft rubbery material. And yes, you can place them on holsters right here. Holsters, man. Again, holsters. Working ones. God, how I love these things. Fits in perfectly right there. And for the last piece of accessory here is his rifle. And I'm not sure what you call this, but I'll probably just call it a Winchester rifle. And yes, look at all of those details as well there. It also comes with this holster as well. Another holster for this rifle right here, and you can just easily slip that in. And that is so cool. And yes, you can sling that around him like this. Sorry I had to do it off cam as I was fidgeting and fumbling with it while trying to put it on him. But as you can see, it fits perfectly well. So in a nutshell, this is everything that I am looking for in an action figure. Articulation, details, and working holsters, compartments or storage for weapons and accessories and what have yous. So I guess what sets this character apart from the other action figures, it's because of its redeeming qualities that I, as I mentioned earlier, that I have been looking for in a toy. So details, articulation, weapon storage, it's got everything. And perhaps one of the best figures to date by McFarlane Toys. I'm sorry, I just can't help but keep on comparing this guy to the previous figure that I reviewed, which was the Unmasked Red Hood. Here we go again.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, and it was really a huge letdown, I have to say, because of those missing side arms for this guy. But we have this Gunslinger Spawn here right now. So here he is, side to side. And as you can see, size comparison from head to toe, he is actually bigger than Red Hood. So overall, I really love this figure. Everything about it is just so perfect for me. And if you're also a fan of the Spawn comic book, I suggest that you also add this figure to your collection. Special thanks to Zoom Toy Zone for giving me the opportunity to own this figure. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Any thoughts and reactions, just do sound off in the comments section. Thanks for your time, guys, and I'll see you soon. Later days.